Hi guys, Corrie Sommers here, and today we're talking with Nick Lynch from WFG, and I love his last name. I keep joking, the Lynch Mob, but that's neither here nor there. WFG, tell me a little bit about your business. What exactly is WFG, and what are you doing for people?
Yeah, so World Financial Group, WFG, it's a marketing platform, okay? And what we do is we focus primarily on giving back to the 80% of Americans who don't understand financial education. And we help individuals with retirement, life insurance, insurances, things of that nature. Also giving them, which is my favorite part, an opportunity for them to be entrepreneurs in the financial services industry and for them to go win for their families and to achieve their goals and their dreams in their life.
And that's so important. I think today people aren't really taught so much about finance in school, whether it's through high school or college. So that's really amazing. Okay, so tell me, Nick, how did you get started in this profession? Why did you choose this profession?
Yeah, so I chose this profession, Corey. Actually, I believe that it chose me. So a couple years ago, a woman came into my life at a restaurant that I was working at. I was working there 60 hours a week. I moved out here for acting, had minor success, okay, in a Nicolas Cage film, Inconceivable. Pretty neat. But the challenge was I was going on all these auditions and I wasn't booking any gigs, right? So I don't know about you, but I'm a big believer in power of manifestation. So I started manifesting to become successful and to become a mogul in the entertainment business. So a woman actually comes into my restaurant and she asked me if I was open-minded, and I was. Reason being why I was open-minded, I was always looking to make more money, right? So someone had said to me, you should start producing your own content. What the challenge with that is someone said, hey, you know what, you should do $5,000 to $10,000 budget film. And automatically I already knew that was a poor investment coming back from a family who has become a mogul in the plastics business. So I didn't want to go ahead and make a poor investment. So, to make a short film or to make films, you need to have hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, right? So she goes, hey, do you keep your career options open on a part-time basis? And I said yes. I went down to a corporate overview, which we hold every week. We hold it weekly. And immediately I knew that this was what's going to get me to get to the next level in order to produce my content. I absolutely love it. And yeah.
Okay, fair enough. So Nick, tell me a little bit of what it was like when you first got started.
Yeah, so when I first got started with World Financial Group, the energy that was behind it was so strong, okay? There was just a burning desire for me to win. And I finally found a vehicle to win, right? See, the challenge is that most individuals, they go to these jobs, okay? They're working for a boss who tells them how much they're worth, okay? They're on the boss's time, and they don't have an opportunity for them to go out and to really pursue their goals and their dreams in their life. So I found a vehicle that was allowing me to go ahead and do that. So when I first got started, I felt very disturbed. The reason why I felt disturbed is because 6 states out of the 50 states, Corey, only require financial education. So there's a huge gap in our country that focuses only primarily on the wealthy to become more wealthy, and then for everybody else that doesn't know these basic financial concepts to still struggle every day, and it passes by generation through generation. So I became very disturbed. So I was fired up, and I wanted to go after this thing immediately, full steam, right? Successful people are able to make a decision immediately. The challenge is when you don't make a decision immediately, you start thinking your way out of things, right? So when I first got started, I was uncomfortable, right? Because entrepreneurship, you're gonna spend the next few years of your life like most people won't, so you could spend the rest of your life like most people can't. So I was very uncomfortable, but I knew one thing, is that with uncomfortability comes growth, right? So either you're growing or you're dying. So when I first got started, I was just 1000% coachable. My mentors in this business, they told me to jump, I said how high, right? Reason being is because I see these individuals making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, okay? Literally having their annual income into a monthly income. I knew something right then and there that no matter what I knew, it wasn't enough to get me to the next level, right? So I was just seeking to learn. And now after being with World Financial Group for 2 years, have a lot of success. One of my business partners and I, we just opened up our own firm And now we're just doing amazing things, giving back to the community, have an amazing team, and a lot of great stuff is happening right now.
That is fantastic. And I completely agree with you. I think finances and financial tools and strategies, they're just not taught. You don't walk out of high school understanding the basics, never mind more complex things that we really need today. So that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So Nick, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
What would most of your customers say they love most about your business and what you're doing for them?
Yeah, so again, Corey, just to kind of piggyback on what we were just talking about, as far as obviously 80% of Americans don't have the conversation about where they can save their money and to save for retirement, right? Most individuals, they think that they have $100,000 or $200,000 or $500,000 saved in an account somewhere. That's going to be enough for retirement. Well, if you look at it from this perspective, right? I'm 33, so retirement, let's just say the average individual retires at 65 years old. Hopefully they can retire. That's not a lot of money, considering the fact of inflation and cost of living is going up. So you need to have millions of dollars in order for you to live your life the way that you're currently living, depending on whatever that looks like, right? So with the customers, all of my customers, what they're satisfied with is that we have given them a financial incentive and also a plan for them to retire, so they're not retiring in poverty, because 3 out of 4 Americans right now, Corey, are retiring in poverty every day, right? So that's 73.6% of the American population. Okay, they will retire on $10,000 a year. That's less than $833 a month, right? So we're told to go to school, get a job, work that job for 40 hours a week for 40 years, and you're going to retire on 40% of your income. So think about that. Individuals right now can't even live off of what they're currently making. How are they supposed to survive off of 40% of what they are currently making? They can't even survive on it now.
And I kind of want to interject a little bit, because I think, I know for me, a lot of my clients, I think, are very financial savvy and they've done well for themselves and they're doing all the right things. But sometimes even with that, there's things that are not part of the equation that you are able to bring to the table to really secure, like you said, that same standard of living that you're living right now into retirement, because sometimes we forget that there's going to be inflation and everything that you're doing might not bring in 100% of what you're bringing in now. Maybe you need 150% of what you're bringing in now. So you really help people map that out.
Yeah, we do. And another big thing that we help out with, Corey, obviously with retirement, is life insurance. See, most people associate life insurance for the defense. When I die, my beneficiaries are taken care of, but there's actually retirement savings and life insurance, which now protects a family, right? Because 8 out of 10 widows, they lose everything their first year because their family is not properly protected. And which is very important, right? So how do you want to leave your legacy? Do you want to impoverish your family? No, we want to have our family accumulate wealth.
Nick, I'm so glad you were able to come meet with me for lunch today. We're actually outside of one of my favorite local spots, Sharky's. Yay!
It's really good food.
It is amazing food. If you haven't been here, or if you haven't been in a while, you need to come back and check it out. But Nick, we've talked about some great things, and if someone wanted to do and sit down with you and get a financial analysis of where they're at today and everything that they've been doing to plan for retirement, even if they're 30 years away or 20 years away, and maybe they're very successful, they've got all kinds of great things with their company, but maybe their life insurance policy is just a straight payout upon death versus something that's indexed and that they can draw from, how can they get in touch with you?
Yeah, thank you, Corey. Great question. So my phone number is 213-985-9096. Also, my Instagram is n_Lynch22. Okay. And what we do is we offer free financial needs analysis. Okay. So typically, Corey, the challenge is that a lot of individuals, once again, through retirement, they don't have access to that information, or an individual reason being is because a retainer is a couple to a few $1,000s just to have that conversation. Plus, they want to make sure that you have, hundreds of thousands of dollars in liquid asset. Okay, so what we do is everything is for free through a financial needs analysis. We work off of referrals, okay? And the biggest thing also, not only that I can help you with your retirement and insurances and estate planning and things of that nature, debt consolidation, but is the opportunity, right? And that's how I got started with this business, was because of the opportunity. Once again, every day we have individuals who are just dissatisfied of where they're at in life. They're working these jobs and they're sort of stuck. They're at these dead end jobs and they're not really building wealth for not only for their families but their future generations, right? How do you want to be remembered? In those big estates, Corey, and those movies that you watch, you always see the picture of the grandfather on the wall, right? That had built this legacy for their family. So that's what I obviously wanted to change in my family, is I wanted to create an abundance amount of wealth so I can have that picture hanging above the fireplace. But always willing to give a helping hand, you guys. I absolutely love what I do. I love giving back to people. I want to help as many people as I can. I'm always out here in the community just to do the ultimate best, and that's to help Americans in every which way that I can through my business.
I love it. And he's really great, guys. I'm actually doing some stuff with them, so hey, come and check it out.
Thank you, Corey, again. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.